Well, if anybody's watching, I'm really sorry. Please don't blame me. Please blame Streamlabs. This is crazy the way this works. I'm trying to find a way to generate the link. This is ridiculous. Let's just see if I can let everybody know. Watching now, which is good, which is a good start. So this isn't the original link, but Streamlabs, for some bizarre reason, won't let me link back to the original link. I don't understand it. No idea. So we're just going to have to give it a few minutes for, hopefully for people to find this link. Okay, we've now got 3 people watching. Oh, I'm really sorry about this, guys. Really sorry. It's absolutely crazy. In Streamlabs, it allows you to create a diary entry, which is what I did earlier. And you would think you can just go to that diary entry and go live from it, but unfortunately you can't. So anyway, let me just update some comments on the original link. There we go. Right, okay. What's everybody saying? You can, okay, you can just hear FT8 noise. Right, okay, hopefully you can hear me now. Really sorry about that. For those of you that have finally caught up, I'm really sorry. For some bizarre reason, this software package doesn't allow you to create a diary entry and then simply click on the diary entry and go live. I don't know, just crazy. But anyway, we've got a few people watching. Okay, Andy, hold on. Okay, we've got Andy and Matt and Richard. Can you guys now hear my audio, or can you only hear FT8? And Sam, hello Sam, can you hear me okay? And Steve, good evening to you. Can everybody hear me? Can you hear me? Audio fine. Thanks for that, Andy. Okay, well, oh God, that was a real mess up, to be honest. It shouldn't have gone that badly. For some bizarre reason, for some reason on Streamlabs, you create a diary entry and you say, I'm going to be going live at this particular time. And then you would expect you can go back to that diary entry just exactly the same as you can with Zoom or any of the other packages that create diary entries, and literally just click on it and say go live. And that's what I did. And it wouldn't let me do it. So anyway, not to worry about that. Thank you very much for joining me. I think we have now got, we've still got 11 people waiting on the old stream. So just hold on 2 secs. Let me try and get those 7 people back. Right, I'm trying to tell them to exit and start again. But anyway, okay. So, very, very good evening to you. And it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah. I can't even remember the last time that I did one of these live streams. But, yeah, I haven't really been playing on HF very much, to be honest. And last night, I just decided to put the mast up. So for those of you that follow me on YouTube, you'll have probably seen the video of me with the pneumatic mast and the cobweb on top of the mast. So yeah, although I installed it probably 3 or 4 months ago, I bet you I haven't used it more than twice. But last night, for some reason, I just decided to put it up and have a listen on HF. So anyway, you'll probably know that the pump-up mast has a cobweb on top, and the cobweb does 10 metres, 12 metres, 15, 17 and 20 metres. And then for 40 and 80, I've got like a loaded dipole, just a bit of wire with a couple of loading coils. So anyway, last night I decided to put the cobweb up, and Jane went to bed early. And I sat here on 20 metres and I was watching the cluster, and there was a few interesting call signs popped up on the cluster. Call signs that instantly I didn't recognise what they were. So after I typed them into log4OM, it popped up with their locations, and yeah, they were very interesting. They were South America, on the western side of South America, and yeah, so I sat here for probably the best part of an hour just trying to reply to them. Now, for those of you that know my station, you'll know that I run a Flex 6300. I've got no amplifiers. My aerials are very, very basic. I use this as my headset, which is just it's just a headset that I bought off eBay for, I don't know, 15 quid, 20 quid. So there's nothing special going on here. And I tried replying back to these 2 call signs, or 3 call signs. And I'll just show you my logbook from last night. Just bear with me 2 minutes. I need to turn that transition off. I don't know how I can do that easily. But anyway, this is my logbook from last night. So down here, let me just move that out of the way. Okay, so from last night, where are we? There. Okay, so I don't know whether you can see this. It might be a bit small for you, to be honest. But anyway, the first station that I got through to last night was at 2118, and it was Hotel Charlie 1 Mike X-Ray, which was Miguel in Ecuador. So there you go, brand new country for me, so that's great. And then there was a Portuguese station and a German station, and then straight after that there was a Papa Zulu 2 Yankee Tango, which was a chap in Suriname. Now, I don't even know where Suriname is. Well, I do know actually now, because I saw it on the map. But anyway, I didn't know where Suriname was. and it's basically South America on the right-hand side, so the eastern side of South America. So that was another brand new country for me. So this got me excited about HF. Again, it doesn't take a lot to get me excited. And then I worked a Belgium station, and what else did I do? And then I worked a German station. So, you know, there was half a dozen QSOs there, but 2 of them were brand new countries. So that got me excited. And then first thing I did this morning when I woke up, I left the cobweb up in the air last night because I knew that the weather was quite safe. And then first thing I did this morning was get on HF again. And I worked a few lighthouses because it's lighthouses on the air this weekend. So I worked a few lighthouses. I worked Hurst Castle down on the Isle of Wight on 40 metres, and the Mull of Galloway on 40 metres, and then I worked a station in Germany on 17. And then I worked a few stations on FT8. So there you go. So I've done a little bit of HF over the last few days. Anyway, so that's a bit of a catch-up actually. I'm just going to try and see what my... I'm just going to try and monitor myself on YouTube. So just bear with me 2 seconds. I just want to... You see, this is where it all goes wrong because according to YouTube, this is the CQWW contest live stream, which it completely isn't. Right, okay. I think I've caught up now. There you go. I can see myself. I'm trying to monitor myself. For those of you that don't know my setup here, unfortunately my webcam isn't long enough. It hasn't got a long enough lead. Oh. An advert. Hi, welcome to the channel. I give up, honestly. Technology. Anyway, for those of you that don't know my station here, literally I've got 3 screens. So down here I've got 3 screens. The screen over here is showing me my log, so log for OM. So what you can see is on this screen down here. And if I click this, and I know the horrible transition's going to take over, but I don't think there's any way I can do it. So I can't change the transition. So sorry about the transitions. It's for something that I was doing a few weeks ago. So anyway, what you can see now is on the screen straight in front of me. And then in the right-hand screen, this screen over here, is everything to do with the live stream. And then up there, this is a 4K monitor, 32-inch 4K monitor. And this is everything to do with FT8. So if I show you... There you go. That's the 4K monitor. So, let's just... I haven't put enough time into this, have I? The layout's a bit wrong. I didn't see these problems. But anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, you're not here to watch BBC quality video. You're here to watch amateur radio. So enough of this babble. I've already lost 2 viewers, so I don't want to lose any more, otherwise I'll be talking to myself. So anyway, the whole idea of tonight is, because I haven't done a live stream for a while, is basically just to play a little bit of HF, and if you want to stick around and watch me, then feel free. If you've got any questions, I can see the chat, the YouTube chat, and very good, what would it be? Very good morning, maybe afternoon actually, to Randy in California. And Steve's saying that this is better than the BBC. Thanks for that, Steve. You're too kind. And yeah, hi Andy, how you doing? I saw you on somebody's chat. Whose chat was it? I think it was Lewis's chat earlier on this morning. But anyway, guys, thank you very, very much for being with me. Let's get on and play radio. So, to start with, what I thought we'd do is play a little bit of FT8. Now, I know FT8 isn't everybody's bag, and I'm really, really sorry about that. We won't be doing it for very long, but I thought there might be a few people that might have some questions about FT8. So I thought we'd just see how the band's doing. FT8 is a brilliant way of gauging how the band is formed. Is it open? Is it closed? Again, these are phrases that when I got into amateur radio, I had no idea what the guys were on about when they were saying the band was open. But anyway, FT8 is a brilliant way of seeing how the band is performing. Now, what I'm going to need to do, let me just turn this, let me put you over onto the FT8 screen because you can't actually see what I'm doing. And apologies for the transition. There you go. Right, okay, so what you can see over here is a grid tracker. This is WSJTX, and this is the waterfall or the band scope of WSJTX. This is the DAX screen. Now, if you haven't got a Flex, you won't know what this is. So don't worry, but this is literally the audio coming out of the Flex into the PC. And I only need this up to remind me about audio levels. Okay, so let's have a look at what FT8's doing. Now, I'm a bit naughty with FT8. I don't really bother with FT8 unless it's a country that I really want to get into. And normally I'll know that because it'll pop up in a particular colour, and I think the colour is blue. So I've actually set the filters on this, that if it shows a country that I haven't already worked on FT8, then it highlights it and then I know to jump on it. But anyway, irrelevant of that. Let's see what we can do. So I've already tuned it, so let's just move away. So we've just moved down a little bit. Check the tune. Yep, we've got an OK SWR. Go back to the correct frequency. Okay. Oh, Cuba. Okay. Let's double click on Cuba. And the beauty of FT8, if you don't know how FT8 works, the beauty of FT8 is literally, if I flick back to, oh well, I won't bother flicking back to my camera. I can describe what's happening. But the beauty is, literally, I've double clicked on that pink one, that Cuban one, and everything else is down to the computer. So the computer now is going to call at a regular interval that Cuban station, and it's going to send my call sign and my grid locator. And as you can see there, it's calling them Charlie Oscar 2, Charlie Whiskey, from Mike 0 X-ray, Mike X-ray, Italy Oscar 9 2. And it'll keep doing that for, I don't know, 12 minutes or something, or until he answers. So you've just got to face facts. He might not be able to hear me. Simple as that. But this is a brilliant way of being able to gauge the performance of your station. And as you can see over here on the left-hand side of the screen, Grid Tracker is showing the conversations that are happening. So you can see that there's lots and lots of conversations happening across the Atlantic. And honestly, this isn't a training course on how amateur radio works. And there's a lot more people that know a lot more about amateur radio than I do. So I'm not going to bore you. But at different times of the day, different positions of the sun, different bands are workable. Okay, so that one's cancelled because maybe somebody else was talking to him or whatever. I've just double clicked on the Israeli station, for no other reason than it was pink. It just attracted my attention. But you'll see there's a lot of countries here: Argentina, Puerto Rico, the Azores, Venezuela, the US. So the beauty of FT8 is the fact that potentially you could work a lot of stations that you might not be able to work on phone. And also, I've got to appreciate there could be people watching this that know nothing at all about amateur radio. Okay, so sometimes I will maybe add a little bit of a definition to the people that don't know anything about amateur radio. So yeah, please bear with me. I'm not trying to teach you how to suck eggs. It's just that I don't know who's watching, and I don't know to what level the people who are watching know about amateur radio. Okay, so that's bottomed out as well. Let's just call CQ. So let's come down here, click on this one, and this will transmit this message, which is CQ M0XMX, Italy Oscar 92. Click enable, and that now, every 15 seconds or so, will now transmit that message. Okay? Down here, this is where we're transmitting and receiving. Basically, we've got like, I don't know, 3 kilohertz or something like that of bandwidth. And we're transmitting on this little bit here. So it's very, very narrow, FT8 is, as you can see. If I switch to... Sorry about the transitions again, everybody. There you go. If I switch to this screen, I'm just zooming in. And what's happening now? Right, it's transmitting. That's not transmitting. Hold on. Hold on, 2 secs. That's not transmitting. Okay, another technical problem. Let's just kill WSJTX. And that's probably why nobody was answering me. Hold on. WSJTX. There it is. I'll just reload WSJTX because for some reason it wasn't transmitting. I don't know, maybe it's gone to sleep or something. Right, let's try again. That's better. Okay. You've always got to be aware, unfortunately, in amateur radio, that things don't stay the same. So if it worked this morning, it might not work this afternoon. Okay, let's just start again. So, back to FT8. Hello, Jimbo. I'm on FT8, mate. So I'm on FT8 20 meters. Again, if somebody calls me on FT8, then it will pop up in a, I don't know, a different color or a specific noise or something like that. So anyway, here we are doing FT8 again, and I've just made sure that it's talking to the Flex software happily. So we're now going to call CQ. Right, beautiful. That's now transmitting. I can hear it. I'll just turn it up a little bit. Not sure if you can hear that, but... yeah, Andy, FT8 probably only for the next 20 minutes or so, and then I'll be going on to voice. Or phone. There you go. So I've got somebody answered me. I can't quite see it. That's the only problem with looking at a 4K screen. You can fit loads on it, but you can't read any of it. Whiskey Victor 2 Mike, I think it is. I think it is. Yes, Whiskey Victor 2 Mike. Now what I'll show you as well on here is the integration with all the various different software packages. So in a second, so this is going to go through doing the handshake of FT8, you know, hi, anybody there? Yes, I'm here. Great. What's your signal report? That kind of stuff. So it does this exchange. And then when it's done the exchange, automatically, Grid Tracker, as you can see on Grid Tracker up here, so this red line is the path of that conversation that's taking place. I don't quite know why, but it's not actually progressing down here. I don't know whether the chap isn't receiving my reply. I think that could be the problem. So this Whiskey Victor 2 station might not be receiving my reply, which happens, you know, the band changes, simple as that. No, I don't think that's going to happen. So let's go back and call CQ again. So, so what I want to show you before I move on to phone, when I say phone, for those of you that don't know about amateur radio, phone isn't, you know, picking up the phone and calling somebody. Phone is voice, okay? So when you hear us amateur radio guys talking about phone, what we're actually talking about is having a conversation with somebody using the microphone. So in a minute, as soon as I can demonstrate how this actually puts the contact into the logbook, then I will come away from FT8, because a lot of people do like FT8, but it's not the most interesting thing in the world to watch. But what it does do is it kills a little bit of time, and what I wanted to do was get to around about 11 o'clock before I started on phone calling on HF. I'll give it this one more round, and then I think I'll call it a day on FT8, because, as I say, it's not the most interesting of modes to watch somebody operating, to be honest. There you go. How's that? Too many buttons. Too many buttons. Okay. Hopefully that sounds okay now. Hopefully that's a decent mix. A decent mix now between the flex and me talking. I'm just going to open this window because it's getting a bit warm in here. Right. Okay. So hopefully now you can hear the flex and you can hear me and everything sounds okay. So let's just kill the WSJTX and grid tracker. Get rid of that. There you go. Right. So let's play a little bit of proper radio now, shall we? So what you're looking at here is smart SDR software for the flex. So let's have a look at the bottom of the band. Okay, so down here at the bottom part, this is FT8. As you can see, all the spots.
Thank you for the contact. Hotel India 3, Mike.
Are you going to visit your cousin in Canada? I know you like the country, a beautiful country. Are you going to come and visit? Go ahead.
Roger. Victor Alpha 3, Golf Alpha, Yankee Oscar 9, Golf 3.
Couple of Canadian stations here. Where's TK?
But please believe us in our country. In our country, I have so much to do. I have no time, and also I need for this few big efforts to do these things, and I don't want to.
Is it American QSO Party? Okay, right, cool.
For your age and for your
Somebody there tested out their microphone. Okay, Jimbo, cheers to that. How's that balance, Jim? Is that okay? Yeah, I will do some other bands in a bit.
A toda tu familia.
you down the log. QRZ, CQDX, Sound 20.
Portuguese station. Let's see. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray.
The station ending Mexico X-ray. Please repeat your call.
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray, over.
Roger, okay. I was calling the ex-United States, but no problem. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Thank you for coming Your serial report is 5 by 8. 5 by 8 on this side, QSL.
Yeah, roger that, roger that. 5-6 into Central United Kingdom. I won't keep you. Sorry about that. You take care. Enjoy your DX. 7-3 from M0XMX, over.
7-3, my friend Mike, okay, I got you at QRZ.com. 7-3, see you down the log.
There you go.
QRZ, CQDX, 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 20, beaming stateside, beaming United States. This is Charlie Sierra 7 Alpha Lima Golf calling from Portugal and standing by, over.
Last night there was a lot of stations coming in that were literally just flickers on the waterfall. There was no spots. But every now and then they just drifted in. Trinidad, Beavis and St Kitts. There was an Indonesian station. Literally they just drift in and then just drift off. Hattie, what? Hattie Jakes there, Andy. I heard Ray, Whiskey 2 Radio Echo as well last night. It amazes me how there are so many really, really bad operators as well that just talk over people. It's a lot quieter than what it was last night, I've got to be honest. I didn't expect it to be quiet. We'll have a bit of a flick around the bands. I'm in no hurry actually because Jane's away in Scotland, so I can stay up all night. So we'll have a bit of a flick around the bands in a minute. Again, for those of you that are not into amateur radio, when we talk about the bands, we talk about a segment of the... let's just turn that down a little bit. When we talk about bands, we talk about a segment of the radio spectrum. And the band that we're on at the moment is 20 metres. I won't bore you with why it is, but the band that we're on at the moment is 20 metres. Shortly, we'll go on to 40 metres, and then we'll go on to 80 metres. And then we'll look at coming back to 20 metres. So there you go. I don't want to bore you with amateur radio, because if you're not into amateur radio, there's probably a really good reason why you're not into it. And also, I don't want to bore the people that are into it by literally just teaching them what they already know. So there you go. Just a little bit of a snippet for those of you that are not into amateur radio. Just turn that back up. Let's just have a little bit of a chat with somebody. Let's find somebody to have a chat with. It's a massive station. Look at this.
Ian. But in general, yes, I did copy you there. Okay, well, listen, Ian, thank you for the call.
Huge station.
Nice to work you. Wish
Let's
you,
just say hello to this guy.
Seas there. Enjoy the trip, and I also wish you a good catch, Ian. Mike 5 Alpha Kilo Zulu, Maritime Mobile 9 Hotel 1 Tango Tango. You take care, 73, Ian.
Okay, so this guy's on the island of Malta. That's cool.
You take care, Ian, my dear friend, and have a nice evening there. Okay, any more DX? Any dog X-ray? Any North or Central America?
North of
CQ
Central
DX.
America.
9 Hotel 1 Tango Tango, calling DX. 9
That's a shame.
Hotel 1 Tango Tango, CQ DX.
Lovely signal, though. Amazing. I'm sure he's got a little bit of power there.
Delta 0 Yankee Sugar Whiskey. KD0 Yankee Sugar Whiskey. 9 Hotel 1 Tango Tango. Hello, Kenneth. Good morning to you.
Satisfied with your football, and it gives me everything that I need. It does pop up in front of me.
Okay, here we got up here, Papa Zulu station. That's the station I worked last night. Yep. In Suriname.
Thank you, sir. 7-3 from Suriname.
There you go. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray.
Papa Zulu 2 Yankee Tango, QRZ.
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray.
Papa Zulu 2 Yankee Tango, QRZ.
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray.
CQDX, last call, Q1
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. No, not going to work tonight. The RF gods are not shining, unfortunately. But if you look at where this guy is, okay, he's 4,483 miles away, and Suriname, so here's Brazil, Southern America, Venezuela, and Suriname is here, and he is just here, right on the coast. So for 20 metres, Andy, I'm using the cobweb. So I've got a cobweb on top of a 10-metre pneumatic mast. And then for 40 and 80, I've just got a loaded wire dipole.
You're about 55, 55, your report. Kilo 5, United Yankee November, 9 Hotel 1 Tango Tango.
Yeah, it's not as busy as what I thought it would be, to be honest.
Tango Alpha 3 Delta Echo, Tokyo, America 3 Delta Echo, Quebec. Tango Alpha
Alpha Wood here, and a hex beam, over.
So what do you reckon, guys? Hands up who wants me to go to 80 meters. Hands up who wants me to go to 40 meters. And hands up who wants me to stay on 20.
Yeah, Roger, Duncan, you're 10 over here. Sometimes bumping over to 20 over.
40 from Andy.
Yeah, Roger that, Duncan. I'm going to say 73. I'm sure there are other guys who want to work you. All the best. Please be well. Please be safe, especially with this new COVID variant. Nice working you again.
Let's try this guy.
First time, and I hope to work you again. GI4 TSO.
I don't think I can hear the station. $40 meters from Paul. No, I've got no 4 meters anyway, Jim. Right, okay, let's have a look at 40 meters. We'll come back to 20 a little bit later. It might heat up a little bit. Okay, 40 meters. Lots of crashes and bangs.
Pero es correcto. Ay, me llega también muy fuerte con la antenita de coche. Y arriba de cañonazo, hombre, que...
Roger, Queen Echo November.
Okay, Italy Zulu 7, Queen Echo November. This is Delta Alpha Zero, Lima Charlie. Oh, we...
Bye-bye, cheers.
Ciao, muchas gracias. Bye-bye.
Delta Lima 1, Hotel Whiskey Mike. Delta Lima 1, Hotel Whiskey Mike.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know your name, M6YIK. The cobweb doesn't cover 40 meters. Not mine doesn't anyway. So that wouldn't make any difference. Somebody tuning up there. 7.180. Somebody from Lighthouse is on the air.
QSL here in India 0001, and I am in the Delta Kilo 0015 is going on mile, under it. Yes, QSL, thank you, Paul, and 73. The Q1 and Mike.
India Zulu 2 Uniform.
Very noisy. Nice big signal.
Papa Kilo.
Gracias por ter venido, por me haber contestado.
Hombre, si pueden hacer algún modelo, alguna teoría y tal.
Shall we try calling CQ and see what happens? Is the frequency clear, please, M0XMX? Is the frequency clear, please? Mic 0. CQ4 is Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico, X-ray. Calling CQ40, CQ40, CQ40. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Calling CQ40 and bye for a call. Okay. Is it really bad, Andy? What, better when I'm not transmitting? CQ40, CQ40, CQ40. Mexico X-ray. CQ40, M0XM. CQ40, Mexico 0, X-ray, X-ray. CQ40, CQ40, CQ40. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. X-ray, Mexico, X-ray. CQ40, Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico, X-ray. So for anybody that's CQ40, CQ40, Mexico.
You know, I'm used to it. I've got reports from the UK
at 60 over. So
frequency clear, please? M0XMX. That seems better. Is the frequency clear, please? M0XMX. Somebody tuning up that's followed me. 3783500. Who's this going to be then? Is the frequency clear, please? Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Hello CQ, hello CQ. CQ80, CQ80, CQ80 meters. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ80 and bye for a call. M7XTT. Very, very good evening to you, sir. Just going to type that into my logbook. M7XTT. Yeah, very, very good evening to you, sir. It's Andy, and I think you're on the live stream as well. So thanks very much for coming back to the call there, Andy. Hope you're keeping well. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. I can see that you're down in Clacton-on-Sea, somewhere that I go to more frequently than I would like. It's a bit of a nightmare of a journey there, Andy. But yeah, very, very nice to work you, I think, for the first time. Microphone back to you, Andy. M7XTT. M0XMX, over. Yep, no problem, Andy. Mine's very noisy as well, so yeah, I totally agree with you. Okay, speak to you soon. Thanks for coming back to the call, Andy. Take care. 7-3 for now. QRZ, please, M0XMX.
Okay, thanks very much, Mike. 7-3. Speak to you again. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks, Andy. Take care. QRZ, M0XMX. Okay, there's another Mike 7 station there. The other Mike 7 station, please go ahead.
Yeah, good evening. Mike 7, Mike Yankee Delta, the name is Samuel, just in Derby, so not too far away from you, just wanted to give you a call back.
Yeah, hello. I think you said Mike 7, Mike Yankee Delta. Is that correct? Is it Sam, over?
Yeah, that's right, Mike. I'm 7 NYD.
Yeah, fine business, Sam. Thanks very, very much for coming back to the call, sir. Very, very nice to work you, I think, for the first time. Just trying to find out where you are. Ah, you're just up the road in Derby. Yeah, no problem. I'm just down the road in Burton-on-Trent. Very, very nice to work you there, Sam. I'm guessing that you're very new to the world of amateur radio. And yeah, it's a pleasure to work you on 80 metres there, Sam. Microphone back to you. And I take it you know that I'm live streaming and you're on it. So I hope you haven't got a problem with that. M7MYD, M0XMX, over. So noisy.
I'm not far to being 2 months into the hobby. So yeah, right there you're live streaming, I've been with streaming, which I'm back to yourself as well. Thank you for doing it. But yeah, I'll let you carry on. I'm going to see what it is with the live stream. So brilliant. I'm able to make the contact after watching the YouTube videos for all the time. So yeah, really cool to get to the end of that. Yeah, thank you very much,
Cool, excellent. Well, really nice to work you, Sam. It's a real pleasure to work you. And thanks very much for coming back to the call. And I look forward to speaking to you again soon. There's people commenting on the chat as well, on the YouTube chat, about the amount of M7 stations. Yeah, great to hear all you M7 stations. So you take care, Sam, and speak soon. Bye-bye for now. Any other M7 stations before I call QRZ? Any other M7 stations, please? This is M0XMX standing by. Was there a Lima station? No? Any other M7 stations, please? Any more M7 stations, QRZ? So noisy. I'm really sorry. I've just got a very, very noisy 80 meters. Is there any other M7 stations before I call QRZ? No? Okay. Any other stations, please? QRZ, this is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, standing by. Okay, I've got a station also in Derby. The station also in Derby, please go ahead. It's just horrible. I'm really sorry. It's just a very, very, very noisy band. I know that you're there, but I just can't hear you above the noise. Try again one more time. QRZ, the station also in Derby. Go ahead. Okay, Mike 6 Tango Juliet Alpha, was it? Over. Roger, 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 Tony. Got you, no problem there. And I can see that you're also in Derby. Wow. Talk about short hops. We're talking 5 to 10 miles here on 80 metres. So that's going well. Probably be better on 2 metres. Thanks very much for coming back to the call, Tony. Hope you're doing well. It's a pleasure to speak to you. From M0XMX, over.
So I thought I'd give you a quick call and I'll let you carry on with that and happy days on your reports on and let you carry on with your live stream and some more reports in our mind. Thank you for calling back to me from FT8 M0XMX.
No problem, Tony. No problem. I'm happy to come back to anybody. Thank you for coming back to me. Otherwise, it would be a very, very lonely place. I might go out tomorrow and play 2 metres or even HF from up a hill somewhere. So, yeah, very, very nice to work you. Okay, Tony, 7-3. QRZ, please. Anybody else? M0XMX, standing by.
Echo 4, Romeo Lima.
Okay, I think it was it Delta Lima 4, was it, QRZ?
Papa Echo 4, Romeo Lima.
Papa Echo 4, Romeo Lima. Thank you very much for coming back to the call there, Ronald. The name is Mike. And I am in central United Kingdom, near Nottingham, over.
QSL. It's very hard to copy you, but I can understand you. I live in a town called Papendrecht. It's on the west side of the Netherlands. QSL?
Roger. I've got you on QRZ now. No problem, Ronald. Thank you very, very much for coming back to the call. It's very noisy, and I'm using only 100 watts straight out the back of a Flex into a loaded dipole. So not some superstation, unfortunately, Ronald. But thank you very, very much for coming back to the call. You're 5 and 8. Over.
Thank you very much. I wish you a very nice evening, 73. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Ronald. Bye-bye. Stay safe. QRZ, please. M0XMX. CQ80, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. CQ80, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. CQ80, 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 M0X, MX standing by. Hello, Chris. Big shout out to Chris from Digital Analog Ham. Okay, QRZ, QRZ. This is M0XMX standing by. I think it was G1JMP, is that correct? G1J something something, sorry. I'm really sorry, it's really, really noisy. I've got Golf 1 Juliet question mark, question mark. Try again, please. Okay, Golf 1 Juliet Sierra Papa. It should be Jim. Jim in Kettering. How you doing, Jim? Sorry about that, Jim. How you doing? You all right?
Just want to say hello. Fuck you.
Yeah, fabulous. Thanks for your support there, Jim. Really, really appreciate you coming back to the call, and thanks for your help earlier on when the audio wasn't going right. Without you pointing me straight, I'd still be kind of having all the problems that I was having earlier. But yeah, really, really appreciate your help there, Jim. No problem whatsoever. And thanks for coming back to the call. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're staying safe, and yeah, I hope you're enjoying radio there, Jim. Microphone back to you. G1JSP M0XMX, over.
G1JSP, return. Yeah, I see digital analog ham, 9 quick stuff, he's in the chat. You're only a little mile away from me, so 50 watts, I guess I'm probably a mile away from any country you've got to see. Yeah, I'll let you get on and carry on with your chats and catch you further down the log. G1JSP, and we're going at QRT.
Yeah, no problem, Jim. Very, very nice to work you again. Yeah, take care. See you soon. Bye-bye for now. QRZ, please. Anybody else? M0XMX, calling from Burton-on-Trent.
Golf 6 Juliet Mike X-ray.
Golf 6 Juliet Mike X-ray. Thank you very, very much for coming back to the call. I'm just typing that into my logbook, and I think that's Barry. So thank you very much for coming back to the call there, Barry. The name is Mike, and I'm in Burton-on-Trent, over.
Golf 6 Juliet Mike X-ray. Yeah, okay, fine, Mike. Yeah, you're 5 and 9 plus you're in about 5 and 9 plus 20 there. On the usually on a long wire. And yes, you're coming over. A little bit of QRM at this end, but apart from that, it seems to be okay. Back to you, Mike.
Yeah, roger that, Barry. I'm currently doing a live stream actually on YouTube, if that's okay with you, and this audio is going out on YouTube. Got a few people watching it and a few people looking at my screen, so hope you don't mind that. But yeah, 80 metres is a bit of a noisy band for me tonight, to be honest. My noise floor is around about S8, S9. So yeah, it's a bit hard. But I think we're just about making the trip there, Barry. So yeah, microphone back to you, sir, from M0XMX, over.
Okay, fine, Mike. Yeah, I'm watching you on live stream, actually. And yeah, it's quite interesting actually. And anyway, I won't hold it. I'll let you get on. It's been pretty small calls for you. So back to you, Mike. M0XMX. Don't speak to you like it's returning.
Yeah, thanks, you, Barry. Yeah, pleasure speaking to you. Thank you very much for coming back to the call. And you're in the logbook now, and I look forward to speaking to you again very, very soon. QRZ, please. QRZ, this is Mike 0 X-ray, Mike X-ray calling. Hello, CQ80, CQ80, CQ80 metres. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Burton-on-Trent calling CQ80 and standing by for a call.
Mike 7, Uniform Tango Golf.
Mike 7, Uniform Tango Golf, I think it was. Is that correct?
Yes, my friend, that is correct. Yep, Mike 7, Uniform Tango Golf. Over.
Yep, fine business. I think that's David down in Bristol. Thank you very much for coming back to the call there, David. The name is Mike, and I'm in Burton-on-Trent, currently live streaming onto my YouTube channel. Hope that's okay with you there, David. M7 UTG from M0XMX, over. Good to hear all the M7 stations. Yeah, well, my noise floor is around about S9, and you're just a touch over S9. So yeah, good job on your side, but unfortunately, it's just so noisy. But yeah, it's good to hear all the M7 stations. So thanks very much for coming back to the call there, David. And yeah, hope you haven't had too much rain and thunder and lightning and all those kind of stuff in Bristol. We was planned to get it up here in the Midlands, but I haven't actually seen any of it yet. I did actually bring the aerials down at the start of the day and put them back up now. So yeah, it kind of blew away. So there you go. Anyway, as I say, yeah, doing the live stream, and this is actually on the live stream now. So microphone back to you, M7 UTG, M0XMX, over.
Really appreciate the QSA, thank you very much. Good luck with the rest of your evening. You take care of yourself on 73.
Yeah, no problem, David. Lovely speaking to you, sir. Thanks very, very much for coming back to the call. Anybody else, please? Anybody else? This is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, QRZ. Papa Alpha 1 station, please go ahead. Papa Alpha 1, Alpha Hotel. I think that's correct. Is that Andre? Roger, Roger, Andre. Thank you very, very much for coming back to the call. You're also 5959. I have a very high noise floor, unfortunately, but you're making the trip with QSB. So thank you very, very much for coming back to the call. My name is Mike, and I am in central United Kingdom near Nottingham. Over. Okay, thank you very much for coming back to the call, Andre. You take care, sir. Stay safe, and I'll speak to you soon. QRZ, please, M0XMX. CQ80, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. CQ80, CQ80, CQ80. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray.
Mike 7, Papa Yankee X-ray.
QRZ, please.
Yeah, Mike 7, Papa Yankee X-ray.
Papa Yankee X-ray, another Mike 7 station. Thank you very, very much for coming back to the call, Anthony. I can see that you're in Salisbury. So thank you very much for coming back to the call, sir. Seems to be a night of M7s tonight. Many M7s coming back to the call. So thank you very, very much for coming back. My name is Mike, and I'm in Burton-on-Trent up by Nottingham. And I'm currently live streaming this onto my YouTube channel. So I hope you don't mind that. And they can all hear you and see my screen. So yeah, microphone back to you, please. Mike 7 Papa Yankee X-ray, Mexico 0 X-ray, Mexico X-ray, over.
Yeah, Mike 7 Papa Yankee X-ray returning. Thank you for letting me in there. Yeah, I'm in Salisbury, 12 miles southwest of Stonehenge. Just trying out a new dipole that I've made. You're coming back to me. 5 and 9. It was a little bit scratchy. Got a little bit of noise for there myself tonight. But certainly hear what you're saying when you're making the trip. Nice little thing in there. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Andy. Yeah, roger that. There's actually people commenting on the screen that can hear you, and they're saying how nice it is to hear all of the Mike 7 stations on 80 meters. It takes a bit of an effort to get on 80 meters. Obviously, you know, it's not a short antenna that will get you on 80 meters, and you're saying that you've just put a new dipole up. You're probably one of the strongest stations that I've had this evening on 80 meters. So whatever it is that you're doing there, Anthony, you're doing it well, my friend. So well done to you. M7PYX, M0XMX, over. Yeah, well, it takes a bit of effort, doesn't it? Obviously, the attraction of using HF is all the DX and those special sexy countries, but you've obviously got to have a decent garden, or at least a location to put a decent bit of wire up for 80 meters. So it takes a bit of effort. So yeah, well done to you anyway for making that effort. And somebody has just put on here that they can hear you. So I don't know. Let me just stand by for a minute because I need to go and get a glass of water. But Anthony, Mike 7 Papa Yankee X-ray. Do you want to give Mike 6 Tango Zulu Alpha M6 TZA a call? I'm just going to go and get a glass of water. Why don't you guys have a quick QSO? Over.
Yeah, Mike 7 Papa Yankee X-ray return. You are disappearing into my noise at the moment, and the bandwidth is getting pretty bad. But lovely to hear you. I'm starting to lose you now. But there was your 73s, and you this is my last. And we'll catch you again.
Okay, no problem, Anthony. I know that the band's a little bit noisy. Don't worry. Thanks very much for coming back to the call anyway. I was just going to relay a message that another station that I've been talking to in Derby can hear you. M6TZA. Okay, no problem, Tony. You stay safe and enjoy the rest of your weekend. 7-3 for now. M7PYX, M0XMX. Over.
Yeah, 73 is fuel, Mike 7 Papa Yankee X-ray clear.
Right, I need to go and get a drink of water. Okay, any other stations? QRZ. Right, I need to go and get a drink of water. Absolutely.
Mike Whiskey 3, Hotel Alpha Sierra.
How are we doing? Still got 13 people. Good to see that you haven't all got bored and gone to bed. Had a lovely curry today, and unfortunately it's dried me out a little bit, so hence the reason why I needed the big glass of water. Right, let's keep trying, shall we? Unless anybody's got any requests or questions or anything like that. Oh, what's happened? What have I just done? I clicked something, it's all gone. Where's it gone? Right. Is the frequency clear, please? M0XMX. It's just very noisy. Look at that. It's about S8 of noise. Okay, hello CQ80, CQ80, CQ80. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. I tell you what, let me just spot myself. Let me just do this. Spot. Just show you what I'm doing. Do that. Oh, you can't see it. Okay. Somebody tuning up. There you go. Do that. There you go. There's me. There's my spot. Okay. Hello CQ80, CQ80, CQ80 meters. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, calling CQ80 and bye for a call.
Mike Whiskey 3, Hotel Alpha Sierra.
Wow, that's got to be the biggest signal of the night. Mike Whiskey 3. Yep, sorry, that's all I got. Mike Whiskey 3 station, QRZ.
Yeah, okay, good evening. Well, you're very strong yourself. You're about 20 over. The name this side is Hassan. Hotel Alpha Double Sierra Alpha November. And the location's Cardiff, over.
Yeah, Roger, can I just take your call sign down again, please?
Yeah, it's Mike Whiskey 3, Hotel Alpha Sierra. Okay.
Roger. No problem, Hassan. Very, very nice to work you. And I can see where you are on the screen. I'm just live streaming this at the moment onto YouTube. And I'm just flicking across to your location just so that anybody that's watching it can actually see where you are. So there you go. So that's 118 miles apparently. And I can see exactly where you are in or just outside Cardiff. So yeah, fine business. Super strong signal, lovely audio as well from you, Hassan. Wondering what your working conditions are. My name is Mike, and I am in Burton-on-Trent, just across from Nottingham. Over.
Yeah, fine business, Mike. As I said, 20 dB over and a little bit more. Okay, well, the working conditions, the Yaesu FT GX 101D.
Nice.
The antenna is doublet, cut at 156 feet, and it's around about 50 feet high, like over.
Yeah, fine business. Lovely station. Well done. And it's yeah, it's nice. It's nice to hear people in like the foundation call signs. And I know is an M3 a foundation call sign? I guess it is, isn't it? Is it? Yes, it is, isn't it? But anyway, doesn't really matter. But it's nice to hear a lot of M7s earlier on 80 meters. I'm guessing that you've been in the hobby for quite a long time there, Hassan. So yeah, what's your history on amateur radio? Over.
Yeah, okay, Mike. Well, I think it's about 2002 I was licensed, and I stayed the same ever since. Yeah, it is a foundation license, Mike. But I'm quite happy. So yeah, okay. Won't hold it too long. I know there's a few calling there. So I wish you safe, please. Enjoy the radio and the live stream. And I wish you good night. 73.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Hassan, for coming back to the call. It's a very, very noisy band tonight. On the scope, I can see lots and lots of crashes and bangs, so I'm guessing that somebody's getting some lightning tonight. But yeah, very, very nice to work you. Somebody that's watching the live stream, Tony, Mike 6 Tango Zulu Alpha, said he worked you a few weeks ago and he had a nice long chat with you. So, yep, Hi from him. Anyway, you take care, Hassan. Thanks a lot for coming back to the call. And I look forward to catching you again soon. Bye-bye for now.
Yeah, okay. On the station, I had a QSO with you. Fine business. Okay, maybe we'll have another one soon. See, bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks, Hassan. Take care. Bye-bye for now. QRZ, please, M0XMX. Any stations, please. Any stations. This is Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Hello CQ, hello CQ, CQ80, 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 Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Well, I might go back to 20 metres now, unless there's any special requests. Hello CQ, hello CQ, CQ80, 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 CQ80 metres, Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray. Okay, no special requests, back to 20 metres, and we'll drop it down a notch, see if we can get some nice sexy countries. So what we got down here then?
Well, let me ask you, I also want to concur with you on the 101 MP. These 101s are the finest radio I've ever had, and I've had most of them, you know. But this one really, it can do everything, and it does it pretty well. My only complaint might be that strange MOX whatever
beautiful audio
configuration thing. That's weird, and they never really, I think, I don't know if it's not working right or they just didn't explain it. Right now I'm getting, let's see here, I'm on the SWR bridge. Let's see here. Hello test. So yeah, I thought I was maybe running a little bit high. Let me get it back down.
Yeah, absolutely, Anthony.
Yeah, I'm
more M7s than any other station, which is great.
Well, if you looked at the SWR scale, it'd be about 1.5. 1.5, that's about where my voice peaks are here. And it seems to put out a very clean signal like that. Hey, which amp are you using there, Andy? Over?
Yeah, absolutely, Tony.
Okay, Jim. Thank you for your 5 and 9
Madeira. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Roger, Roger, Roger. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. You are 5959, Central United Kingdom, near Nottingham. And my name is Mike. Over.
Okay, Mikey. Mike, yeah, thank you for your 5-7, Roger.
Roger, Roger, Roger. Thank you very, very much for the nice QSO. Take care, my friend. Stay safe. 7-3.
Thank you. 7-3. Bye-bye.
There you go.
Charlie Tango, Quebec. Canada, Toronto 3, in Quebec for Madeira Island. Yes, I have 1KW.
So, just a bit of a recap of my working conditions. I am a very, very modest station here. And that's why sometimes I struggle, or very often I struggle to speak to people, because literally what you see is what you get. I've got a radio.
Okay, well, let's at least my tower cost 1/10 the amount his did.
Let me just turn that down so I can hear myself speak. So I run a Flex, which is a software-defined radio. So a Flex 6300, which produces 100 watts out of the back of it. And then that goes into, in this instance, for 20 meters, it goes into a cobweb. And for 1480 meters, it goes into a wire dipole. That's it. Nothing special. Clearly, if I had more power, as some stations run more power, then I probably would get into some of these distant stations a lot easier. But it's all relative. You have an amount of fun. You know that it's hard because you're running a limited amount of power. So therefore, when you achieve it, and it's all achievable, when you do achieve it, it just makes it even more enjoyable and satisfying. Yesterday I got 2 new countries.
And believe me, it's where it's sitting, it's almost inconspicuous because the background is trees. I live on a dead-end street, and everything to the side of the tower is all trees. Well, let's put it this way. I don't like when the town people come around looking. He paid him off. I don't know. I have never seen them do that, and they'd have to be coming up a long driveway to do that.
Yeah, I started off with a G5 RV as well, Tony. Great antennas.
I never had any problems like that drinking, but I do remember episodes of laying in bed and having to hold on. Good. Alpha. America. You are 5 and 9, George, over. America. 5 and 9, George, over.
What I could do is put this up there. Oops. Stick that there. Now you can see what I can see.
Victor Echo 9, Mike. Good evening, you're 5 and 9, over.
You see, last night, all these stations you could hear, whereas now, it just seems to be a bit more noisy.
The clock and the S meter is on the 0. And the signals are coming in. That's always nice. Nice to sit and monitor like that, of course. And find on the
Hey Paul, how you doing?
05 vertical
I'm
with
good,
the
thank you
OM
very
and
much,
the
mate.
ASL. I've never had a lot of luck with the vertical antennas. Never had anything as nice my interest has always been for...
Yeah, there's some intentional interference. Bob, what's the question again? Go ahead. Yeah, Bob, I'm sorry. There's still some, I'm on 14221, 14221, okay? About 50 kilometers east of me, so just the K3 here, the shack, showing 14221, go ahead. WB2MHJ, off leader's end, Michael. QRZ, the Oscar Portable Station. Oscar Portable, are you still in there, go ahead?
So this guy is just south of Philadelphia, North Carolina, 3,870 miles.
And the QPH is near Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We are near Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I'll give you a report next time around. Foxtrot 4, Charlie, Oscar, portable WB2MH.
We'll try and call this guy in a second. I don't know if anybody's having any lightning at the moment. Haven't checked the maps.
Roger, Christoph. Roger. You're about a 5x7. About a 5x7. Q5 copy. Copy all everything you're saying. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for that, Tony. Appreciate that.
Station, what are you running there? What is your portable station, Christoph? Go ahead.
Some big stations down here, look.
Roger, yeah. Your island station is doing well into North America right now. No problem. A 5x7, easy, full copy. I'm going to say 73. Thank you so much for the contact. Lots of good DX to you, and God bless you and your family, Christoph. Foxtrot 4, Charlie, Oscar, portable, WB2MHJ, Bonsoir,
Try and get this guy. Where's he gone?
Station 4 over the Sierra. Station 4 over the Sierra is a call. QRZ, Whiskey, Bravo 2, Mike Hotel, Julius, right?
He seems to have a list of stations and he's just calling them in one by one.
Is that Golf 1, Sierra Delta Kilo? Is that you with it, right? Roger, Roger, Sid. It's always a pleasure talking to you, and you've got a good 5, 7 to 8 signal here. A very nice, strong signal from Europe tonight. And always a pleasure talking to you. We've talked quite a few times, and I enjoy it more every time I hear you. Thank you so much for the call, and look for you down the line. Lots of good DXTs, Sid, and as always, God bless you and your family.
Right, here we go.
Golf 1, Sierra Delta Kilo, Whiskey Bravo 2, Mike Hotel, Julia, good?
On 20 meters, my noise floor at the moment is about S5, so you can just about see that up here. See where my mouse is? But on 80 meters, S9. Well, obviously it fluctuates during the day. I'm just watching the CCTV cameras up here, and it's raining now.
You too, Sid, you too. Pleasure is mine.
Here we go.
Your 150 watts and your A3S, Yankee, you're doing beautiful into the space right now. You're a solid 5x8 just about. A little bit of QSC, but a solid 5x8 on that one. Best of 73s, and lots of good DXTs, Sid. Golf 1, Sierra Delta Kilo, Whiskey Bravo 2, Mike Hotel, Juliet.
I always try to wait until people call.
Mexico 1 station. Mexico 1.
Jesus, how long is the list this guy's got?
Yeah, there was someone else in there with you though. Give me your call again. Mike 1. Give me your call. QRZ. Whiskey Bravo 2. Mike Hotel. Julia, good? M1 WDK 1 Whiskey Delta Kilo. Here's Whiskey Bravo 2 Mike Hotel Juliet. Steve in Yorkshire, England, South Yorkshire. Oh, nice looking antenna, Steve. Very, very nice. And here's Paul from Alpha Uniform Lima Paul. QCH is here, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We're in the northwest part of North Carolina. M1 WDK, WD2 MHJ.
Well, I'm going to give him one more call, and if he doesn't call QRZ, then I'm going to go somewhere else.
I'll take it anytime I can get it, Steve. I'll take it anytime. It's been lousy all day, but right now it's doing real well. It's surprising. It lasts sometimes into the night, which is surprising on 20 meters, but we're running an FTDS 3000, Steve, into a Ameritron AL-1500. About 700.
All right, so he's got a bit of power. This guy's putting out 700 watts. And he's got a dipole 19 meters high. Wow. I do threaten my wife that I'm going to get a hex speed. I keep hoping that if I drop enough hints, she might buy me one for my birthday, but can't see that happening somehow. But if you're watching this, honey, it's called a hex beam. Yeah, I think it's going to rain throughout the whole of the country tonight, guys. But no thunderstorms and no wind, so I'm not scared about leaving the aerials up tonight. As I say, I might take the camper van up a hill tomorrow. Maybe. Right, here we go. Come on then. Sorry guys, I'm staying up specially tonight because I've been promising myself that I would do this for so long, and seeing as I'm on my own tonight, I thought I would do it this weekend. Come on then, call QRZ. You never called QRZ.
Number 3 station first. The number 3 only good.
Honestly, some operators have just got no discipline. Just allowing people, you know, I'm sat here waiting for him to call QRZ.
Victor Alpha 3, Triple A Stanley Island, looking for DX and is standing by. CQDX, CQDX, CQ Dark X, VA3, AAA, looking for DX outside of North America, please. Victor Alpha.
This guy's in Winnipeg. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray.
Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, thank you for coming back to my queue. 5 and 8, my friend, very clear modulation. 5-8 into Ontario, Canada, my name is Stanley. Mike 0, X-ray, Mike X-ray, Alpha 3, X-ray, over.
Roger, Roger, Roger. Thank you very, very much for letting me in, sir. Very, very nice to work you for the first time, I believe. And yeah, I'm actually live streaming this onto YouTube at the moment. So I hope you don't mind with that. We have got a few people watching and listening, and you are my first contact into Canada today. So very, very nice to work you for the first time. Victor Alpha 3, Alpha, 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 Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray, over.
Yeah, and I didn't set your name yet.
Sorry. The name is Mike. The name is Mike, over.
Yeah, excellent, Mike. I'm a low power station, 70 watts in a 3-element yard. We have 36 meters in the big tower, Mike. And I transmit from Stanley Island, a very small but privately owned island in the central part of Ontario, Canada. To give you an idea, I am roughly 1,000 miles northwest as the crow flies from Toronto, but still in Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, fine business. I'm just looking at your location on the map, and I can see exactly where you are. And I can see that you're on the shores of Lake Superior. Is that correct, over?
Negative. There is a postal address where you are looking at. I am at the Stanley Island. That is a few acres of private island in the Lake Superior, over.
Ah, right, okay. Maybe you're at a different location to your QRZ page then. Is that correct, over?
No, the address you find there, that is my postal address.
Ah.
So if anybody the longitude, latitude, northwest clear of the actual location for privacy reasons, Mike.
Roger. Okay, fine business. No problem whatsoever. Still a very, very, very lovely place to be. I am very, very envious of your location there. Anyway, I won't keep you. Thank you very, very much for calling CQ. And it's a real pleasure to work you. The people who are watching the live stream, I'm sure will be very, very pleased to see this contact into Canada this evening. Anyway, microphone back to you for a final, and I'll leave it for you to carry on calling, sir. Victor Alpha 3, Alpha, 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 Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray, over.
Yeah, okay, Mike, excellent. Yeah, I'm not in favor of a good business, huh? But what can we do? People are, I don't know, no internet here on the island, Mike, we don't have the internet, and no phone and no TV, so peace and tranquility, a big radio, big tower, low power, a lot of privacy. Hey Mike, thank you. Bye-bye.
Yep, lovely talking to you also. Thank you very, very much for the QSO. Take care, sir. Have a great rest of the weekend. Bye-bye for now. Cool, that was good.
I have Mike 7 and Mike Alpha Charlie, Roger.
Just going to go and get another glass of water, I think.
Mike 7, Alpha, uniform Charlie, Alpha, Alpha Retro. The Mike 7 Alpha, uniform Charlie. Yeah, the name is Stanley. I'm in Ontario, Canada, and I'm a low power station. I put out only 70 watts, so I'm happy with the price for down to 5. If you have to get a 5 and 7, take a little bit of QSD.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there, Jim. Who's this?
This is Neil, Mike, Alpha, Yankee, Oscar, Oklahoma, QSL. Thank you and good luck. From Whiskey 5, Kilo, Sierra, QRZ.
Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray.
Alpha, Japan, from Whiskey 5 to Kilo Sierra, Mike, Alpha, Yankee, Oscar, Oklahoma. Okay, AJ, in Oregon, I got you, and thank you for the station. Mike Charlie, are you there? Over. Whiskey 2, Mike Charlie, Nail, Mike. Oklahoma, QSL.
Right, back in a minute, guys. I'm just going to check on Teddy.
Oklahoma, QRZ. Okay, the Victor Echo 7, please. Okay, James, you just call sign.
Golf Zulu, Mayo, Mike Alpha, Yankee Oscar, Oklahoma, QSL. Roger. 7-3 David, thanks for the report. From Whiskey 5 Kilo Sierra Southwest, Oklahoma, QRZ. Not sure where everybody went. Whiskey 5 Kilo Sierra, QRZ. From Whiskey 5 Kilo Sierra Mayo, Mike Alpha, Yankee Oscar, your nice signal into Southwest Oklahoma, QSL. Beautiful thank you for that nice report. Everybody's looking over at me going, why did everybody tell you such a nice report? And I say, because I spend lots of money sending out checks. Over. Okay, my name is Gilberto. Okay, well, you be safe there, Gilbert. Thank you for the great contact in 73. Have a great weekend, and we will talk with you again further in the log. Whiskey 5 Kilo Sierra for the North American QSO Party, QRZ. Station ending in Victoria. Kilo Tree, Whiskey Japan Victor, from Whiskey 5 Kilo Sierra Mayo, Mike Alpha Yankee. Hey Bill, nice to meet you, and thank you for Pennsylvania. Hope all's going well for you. You're having fun in the contest. Over. Whiskey 5 Kilo Sierra, North American QSO Party, QRZ. TQ, Whiskey 5 Kilo Sierra. Oklahoma, QSL. Alright, well, nice to meet you, and what's the weather like there in Florida? Over.
Sorry about that, guys. You wouldn't believe the rain outside, and the noise of the rain was worrying Teddy, so I just had to go and comfort him. But yeah, it's really, really raining. And I can see that Joshua said that it's raining as well. Let's just catch up on some of the messages. So, have I been missing anything? The band seems to have gone a bit quieter. Oh, don't say there's lightning. There's no way I'm going out there to put my aerial down. Let's have a look at the lightning map. Yeah, there's a few little strikes, say for Birmingham, down towards Oxford, Banbury. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Yeah, Sam, literally, it is absolutely sheet rain here. I'm watching the CCTV camera up here. And in fact, I don't know whether if I bring the CCTV camera over the monitor, no, you can't see it. Let's see if I do this. There you go. Look at that. There you go. Mexico 0, X-ray, Mexico X-ray. That is just crazy. Yeah, Sam, this is the rain outside. See, it's subsided now, so I'm guessing it's going towards you now. My cobweb pool is actually an MFJ cobweb. However, since I've owned it, I've restrung it all with my own wire. So yeah, it's still an MFJ cobweb as such. Yeah, the rain seems to have passed from here now up towards you. Yeah, crazy. I think the weather forecast for tomorrow, though, is looking all right. If it's not too bad, I've got nothing on tomorrow, so I might take the camper up a hill somewhere. Maybe Buxton. As you can see, Buxton's one of my favourites when it comes to searching for weather. So, you know, looking on here, the two things that I look for is well, the one thing really is wind. There's no point in going if it's windy. And if it's going to be windy anywhere, it'll be windy there. But it looks like it's going to be relatively slight. So therefore, I might go up a hill in Buxton tomorrow.
So I think I've worked before, but I don't have my log right in front of me at the moment. My name is Barry, Bravo, Alpha, Romeo, Yankee, Barry, in North Carolina, just south of the Virginia border, and about 160 kilometers from the Atlantic Ocean.
US stations on.
I'm not looking at the meter, but by the sound of what I'm hearing, I'd say you're about a 3 and 3 by 3 at the moment. Over.
Nice strong signal. Yeah, if I go up to Buxton, then typically 2 meters is what I do, Tony. Typically. Cheers, Tony. You're the best.
Nova Scotia. My name is Bob, Bravo, Oscar, Bravo.
Yeah, lots of US stations coming through. Let's try and work a few of them.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, didn't get much of that. You
Lovely,
dropped
strong
way down.
signal. Look at that.
Just 1 second, Enos. We got my buddy is about a mile to the west of me here. Yeah, try it again there down in, I don't even know where you are. You're down in the U.S. somewhere. Go ahead.
Beautiful signal.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, okay, Ricky, I see your QRZ page there. My friend is back. He's switched radios.
Nah, I had a curry earlier, mate, and I'm just feeling a bit dehydrated.
Yeah, Ricky, I heard you there. That's Enos, Echo, November, Oscar, Sierra. His call sign is Victor, Echo 1, Yankee, Romeo. Anyway, he's about a mile to the west of me here.
Wow, big signal there, look.
Whiskey 8 Alpha, Lima, Papa. Yeah, you're 5 and 8, 58 in Michigan, and my name is Al, Alpha Lima. Over.
Massive signal. I wonder if we should try calling stateside. Is the frequency clear, please? Mike 0 X-ray, Mike X-ray. Just tuning up a little bit. Is the frequency clear, please? Mexico 0 X-ray, Mexico X-ray. Nothing heard. Hello CQ, 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 CQ20, CQ20, CQ20.